Ready.
Hi guys, I'm Kirsten Kasper and I'm here today to give you your Tuesday swim tips. I'll be focusing on what it would be like in a race. So I'm hoping to give you guys a little advice on race day preparation and get you ready to go. The first recommendation I have for you guys is to make sure you have a cap and goggles. Those are two important pieces of equipment that you're going to need for race day. Make sure you test out the goggles beforehand, make sure they're fit, make sure they're tight enough on your head, and then the day before the race, I recommend previewing the course, because knowing exactly where you're swimming or where the buoys are is very important, as well as practicing your entries and exits. Make sure you do a couple starts at race pace or how you would run into the water. This is a great way to get the feel for the water, and then also get rid of those pre-race jitters. So when you're out there swimming and you're looking for the buoys, I recommend looking for something beyond the buoys that's higher and easier to sight. For example, if there's a tall tree or a tall building, that's kind of my go-to for sighting buoys, because sometimes it can be hard to see the little orange thing in the distance. And then my other tip and advice for you is to be prepared for there to be other people around. Don't be afraid of this. It's part of race day and the fun. There's gonna be a lot of bodies, and everyone's out there hurting as well and trying their best, so you're not alone out there, and just be prepared for a lot of bodies to be around you. And if you are a little nervous about this is something I think you should practice beforehand, like in the swimming pool with your friends, your training partners. Get in the same lane and swim together and get the feel for bumping arms and having bodies around you. Make sure when you're sighting, you want to count how many strokes until you sight. So I recommend sighting every 6 strokes. Obviously, you could do more or less when you're chasing the bubbles, being on people's feet, but that's kind of my go-to, is every 6 strokes sighting. And finally, I just want to remind you guys just to have fun and get ready for the bike. It's when you're coming towards that finish, think ahead. What do you got to do? You got to run to transition. Where's your bike? I know one of my key things as I'm coming into the exit is kind of just focusing on high stroke rate, practicing my kicking fast, and getting ready for that bike ride.